फर्स्ट कैब्स।
जी। तूने देखा लड़की नशे में थी, आधे होश में थी, तूने उसका पूरा फायदा उठाया।
अरेस्ट है।
इस बच्चे का कोई पास्ट क्राइम रिकॉर्ड नहीं है सर, काफी शरीफ परिवार से बिलोंग करता है।
क्या हुआ, कब हुआ, ये सब मुझे याद नहीं।
कोई धोखा नहीं दे रहा है, तू सबको दे रहा है।
ये लड़का या तो बहुत ही चालाक है या एकदम बेवकूफ।
Hi budding lawyers, Prasanna Naidu here. In this video, we will have a quick look of a web series named Criminal Justice, which is streaming on Hotstar. After you watch the trailer, you will get some idea about the story. There is this guy named Aditya who is accused of rape and murder of a woman. The accused looks innocent and has a good background, but obviously one needs strong evidence to prove that he is not guilty. But there are so many movies and series with such stories. So why have I chosen to make a video on this web series and not others? See, I am not a film critic, so I am not going to talk about the cast, acting, direction, etc. But there is a reason behind making this video. As I was watching the episodes of this series, I realized that they have portrayed the courts and its procedures not in a fancy manner or in Bollywood style.
चल मुर्गा बन जा यहाँ पर, चल बैठ जा। हाँ और बोल कुकड़ू कू।
But what they have shown is very relatable to the real courts and its procedures. So it can be very helpful and interesting for young lawyers who have just stepped into this field, and also to all students who are studying in law colleges. Now, why can it be so interesting and helpful? I will talk about some incidents from the series from which you can determine that, and then you can decide to watch it or not. Officials like the police officers, public prosecutor, forensics, etc. seem quite realistic. Their get-up, acting, etc. Meeta Vashisht, known as Advocate Mandira Mathur in the series, is shown as a reputed senior counsel. And Anupriya Goenka, known as Nikhat Hussain in the series, is shown as her junior lawyer. And Pankaj Tripathi, known as Advocate Madhav Mishra, is shown as that kind of a lawyer who is struggling for getting cases, is surrounded by petty cases, and thus indulges in jolts for survival. The main thing which I liked was that they have shown a clear distinction between a senior counsel, a junior lawyer, and a low-profile court lawyer very well. They have shown those conversations between police, lawyers, which they usually have, professional favors, settings. Have you not observed how some lawyers get most of the cases from a particular police station? How do they get it? Well, you know it. Mishra is shown as one of those lawyers. First courtroom scene starts in the second episode. The set is good, with small courtrooms and stacks of files everywhere. A judge with its stenographer and other court staff, which is not usually shown in Bollywood movies. This one looks very much like a real Indian court. As we all know, every person who is arrested by the police must be presented before the magistrate within 24 hours. So the protagonist, Aditya, after being caught with prima facie evidence for rape and murder, is presented before the magistrate court. The investigating officer presents the arrest memo and asks for a date, seeking time for investigation. Argument between the IO and accused Advocate Mishra goes on. The IO argues that evidence can be tampered or bail jumping may take place. If you are into criminal litigation, then you know that these are quite common grounds. Advocate Mishra tries to defend his client and says that the client does not even have a passport, then how can he jump the bail? These words, remand, arrest memo, bail jump, are used, which are not usually used in any Bollywood movie or TV series. The magistrate orders remand or police custody for 14 days. Advocate Mishra is shown just after money, and justice for his client is his secondary priority, until Advocate Mandira Mathur takes his place. His role is quite interesting, and looking at his character, one can understand how such lawyers make decent amount of money despite struggling for getting cases. In one hearing, in episode 5, it also starts by calling the name of the case as PW 469780 of 2018, which I was not expecting, because usually in movies they call it as case number so and so. For those who don't know, PW means Police Warrant Case. Also, the IPC sections under which Aditya was booked were the same exact sections under Indian Penal Code. By this, I just want to point out that they have researched well and also paid good attention to minute details. There are many other things which they have covered, like how judges get oftenly changed, how the police use different tactics to strengthen their case, how young inmates get sodomized in jail, and other things too, showing the dark side of a jail, exploitation done by local hawaldars, other financial and societal sufferings of his parents, sister, etc. One thing I would like to mention is the closing arguments, also known as the final arguments, were given by the accused himself, that is Aditya. I am not sure if this is correct or no. What do you think? Is it procedurally correct for an accused to submit his closing arguments himself and not through a lawyer? Tell me your answers in the comments below. So as a whole, if I look at it, I would say that this series is worth watching, especially for all newcomers in this field. It is interesting and you will enjoy it too. Yes, there can be small mistakes, but we can understand that as they are actors and not lawyers. But if you find any such mistake, then do mention it in the comments below. To keep watching such videos, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. And do like and share this video with as many people as you can. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.